Hey Collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and this is Awaken Wild Child Tarot. Let's begin right away with your messages. So this is for all signs. If you have somehow wound up here, it's because there's something here for you. We got the Hermit card as your first. So you may be either intrigued and having a desire to go within, to maybe isolate yourself a little bit from the hustle and bustle and noise of the world. Maybe you feel like, you know what, it would be really nice to like go on a yoga retreat or a meditation retreat. It would be really nice to go within and spend time in silence and maybe journal or meditate and explore your inner workings. This could be the case for some of you. Some of you have already been doing this for quite some time. And what I see here is that there is going to be something very exciting that is going to get you out of that state if you have been in that state for a little bit too long. The Hermit energy is something that I believe we can all and we should all go into from time to time and go out of from time to time. But I feel like some of you, it's like maybe after the pandemic you enjoyed spending all of your time at home a little bit too much. And maybe you stopped traveling, maybe you started working from home, maybe you started to avoid other people a little bit too much. That could be a possibility. Take it if it resonates. And I feel like there is something here that's gonna now invite you out of that isolation. We have all major arcana cards. So if you're watching this reading, there's an important message here. This is, I don't know yet what it is. We'll see with the future cards. But the fact that we're pulling 3 cards and all of them are major arcana, this means that this is an important message, okay? 4 major arcanas. 5, Jesus, okay. Wow. You have definitely been on a journey, okay? Whoever you are, in whatever stage of life you are. And yes, this may sound very general, but you have been going through something big. For some of you, it's a big healing of something massive that happened, a loss, a disappointment, something that was crushing. You're already healed. You're ready to go out there again, to be alive again, to complete your goals, your dreams. For others of you, this is, you went through like a very humbling phase. Not that you needed it and not because it was like that kind of lesson, but I feel like excuse me, I feel like you may have reached very high levels of success, prosperity, recognition, and then you went to this chapter of like integrating all of that, being reminded of how your worth and your value is not solely attached to any of that. It may have felt like a humbling chapter of your life. And that notification I'm going to take as a confirmation. You know, you're exactly where you need to be. You really are. You're on the verge of something big, something important, something that without you knowing, life has been preparing you for, okay? You have been getting prepared for this that is coming in for around 4 years. And this that is coming in is, it makes a lot of sense. Let's just put it that way. It's like something that when you think about it, it's like, I don't know why I didn't do it before. Like, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I didn't know why it took me so long. I didn't know. I don't know. You know? It's like now you're ready. And it is something that feels very aligned. It feels kind of obvious for some of you. If this reading is resonating, please like, please subscribe, let me know. I love to connect with you guys on the comment section. I don't get to read all of the messages every day, but I'm trying. I'll answer eventually. Look at that, the star. Whoa. Collective, this is big. A lot of the challenges, I wouldn't say challenges, a lot of the lessons that were intertwined into the challenges that you have been through had to do with communication, being assertive, being objective, expressing your needs, admitting your needs to yourself, admitting your tendencies, your weaknesses, communicating those. It's like it may not have appeared to be the ultimate reason why things happened, but I do feel like it was a big, big side effect that you learn to communicate very clearly and really check the fine print and really negotiate and express yourself. And it's like something that you really, 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 really have mastered as a consequence of everything that you have been going through. And in a way, I feel like this period you have been in has also trained you financially to maybe value your resources, your time, your energy, your money, to stretch it, maybe, to best manage it, perhaps. What I'm getting here is that your wish, whatever that wish is being fulfilled. Okay, your prayers have been heard and they're being answered. And they're being answered now because now you have the ability to communicate clearly and manage your money. And those two things may not seem that important, but they're going to make all the difference on how this prayer is going to be answered and sustained. Maybe in the past you reached a big level of success, or you had a big team, or you had something, and out of a lack of communication, things went south, or out of a lack of money management skills, things may have crumbled. But now it's like you're gonna do it all over again, it seems. But this time around, it's not gonna crumble because you have so much knowledge that you just didn't before. Let's just think that all of that, if this reading is resonating, was a warm up for what's coming in now, which is like the big real thing. And now you're gonna get to see it in a way that is more objective. Now you know your tendencies, you know yourself better. You know how you tend to sabotage yourself and why. You can tell the tendencies and aspects, shadows in other people before things come to a confrontation or before, things explode. It's like you can already tell the red flags in other people and you know how to address them or what is worth addressing and what is worth walking away. I don't think you're aware of how much you have grown, but you will be aware of how much you have grown once this blessing comes in, because you're gonna realize you're gonna do everything differently. Maybe you think about the past and you're like, yeah, I will do a couple of things better. But now you're gonna realize, like, I will expand this. It's like now, in the past, I feel like you got 10 of Pentacles and somehow ended up without Pentacles, without money. Now you're gonna get maybe a Pentacle and you're gonna turn it into the 10 of Pentacles with the lessons that you have learned. With the moon here, it's like you're starting to see the clarity of where you're going. And it may not be easy, it may take a lot of work. But it is going to be work that's going to pay off because you have like the manual, you have instructions, whereas before maybe you didn't. Chai, ¿qué pasó? Chai. Excuse me, my cat probably needs to pee or something. Let me get him out. So yeah, what I see here is that you now get the opportunity to turn this into a masterpiece, and you will. And that is going to make everything that has happened, every disappointment, every challenge, every obstacle, not only is it going to make it worth it, because you're going to realize, wow, I did grow like a lot, but you're also going to have everything that you perceived as lost in the past. It's going to come back. So you're going to be like, thank God all of that happened, because now I get to take care of this better. And I get to make it stay and never go away again. Your angel number is self-reliance. How appropriate. Card number 1717. Time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. Now, for those of you who know me, you know I love to do this. Those of you who are new, I'll explain it. I like to take affirmations that we find in the cards and claim them in the comment section by writing them down. So basically, by you commenting this affirmation and everyone commenting the same affirmation, I feel like the energy multiplies, and it's a way for us to claim this energy for ourselves. So if you would like to participate, all you need to do is write this down in the comment section below. The affirmation is, as I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. Simple, but perfect. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. Beautiful. Now let's get an animal spirit card here from this very powerful deck, one of my favorites. And we have the deer. The deer. Okay, let's read that message because I have no idea what it's about, to be honest. Let's see what's up with the deer. Deer, 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 deer. Loving, intuitive, graceful. The energy of the mother. Oh, okay, that's beautiful. The deer represents the feminine aspect of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them towards a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of a new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. Oh. When this energy is balanced, you are receptive, compassionate, nurturing. When it is out of balance, you're concerned, protective, and to bring into balance nature and children. Okay, that's beautiful. So basically, what I take away from that for the message that we have received is to bring complete and absolute forgiveness and gentleness and compassion towards yourself as you go through this almost like exam. It almost feels like an exam that you took without knowing and you failed, and now you have been studying for like 4 years and you're now ready to take the same exam, and you know exactly how it's going to go, and you know it's the same questionnaire, it's everything is the same. And it's like that can bring a sense of frustration and a little bit of sadness if you think about it from a negative point of view, but it can also be very inspiring and very satisfying. So treat yourself with absolute compassion and self-reliance. Last but not least, the message that we have is, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through a lens of love. Beautiful. All right. So this is the message for the collective at this time. I hope that you enjoyed it. This is a reading for all signs. However, I'm aiming to post one reading per sign every single week starting in December. So please go ahead and subscribe if you would like to get readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs every single week. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting and claiming this energy for yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.